Hi folks, welcome back and thanks for joining. So today is part 2 of a viewer request series on a way to thin silicone without using solvents like naphtha, mineral spirits, white gas, some of the hydrocarbon solvents that are typically used for thinning silicone. Now what we've come across last week, and you can refer to that, I'm going to post a card that's going to pop up, where we were able to use silicone oil to thin silicone. Well, we've run across something else while we were trying different things. So today we are going to do another version of a way to thin silicone without using a solvent, something that is natural. It's okay for skin contact molds. I would not recommend today what we're going to go. I do not recommend food contact. I haven't explored it enough to say one way or another, but you can certainly dig into that yourself. However, it is still PLA safe, which is a bioplastic, and also other types of plastic. This product will not dissolve plastic. Now, of course, our two boots are no VOC and non-flammable. What we've come up with is something that is super silky. And we're going to say it's similar to a memory foam, so we're going to make some DIY memory foam. And I have some samples here, and I'm going to show them to you. And then we're going to go through the process. And I'm going to show you the process because it's a little bit tricky. So let's get started. So here's what we've come up with. This stuff is just very spongy, very silky. You can just push your finger down in and it springs right back up. It'll peel away. Still flexible, very foamy. Now this took a long time to set. As a matter of fact, it was taking so long that I poured off the excess that was pooling around it and let it drain off. And once this stuff weeped out, then it set. And of course, there's still a good bit left. So to speed things up, what I tried was, of course, good old cornstarch. And this really swelled it up, turned it slightly yellow. And because of the cornstarch, I think we may have attracted a critter. So we'll have to keep that in mind. This is a good bit more stiff, but it has swelled in volume quite a bit. Now to make this, like I said, it's pretty tricky stuff. You can use too much, and if you use too much, it's not going to set until you allow it to weep off or just drain off on its own. All right. About a 50-50 mix is what I did. Just keep working until you take it all up. And there it is, very silky. To speed things up, you can add the cornstarch. If you don't, it's going to take a really long time to set. All right, so there we have it. Vegetable-based glycerin within the silicone. And of course, pile on the cornstarch, and you will get the memory foam stuff, the full memory foam, very elastic, problematic and tricky to use. However, let's keep in mind that failures can turn into sticky notes. All right now, Bye-bye now.